Hi Moon. Cặp ba nút tranh ở Pi Mau tà lá tờ mơ ngày lếch hay tờ mơ dolphin tờ mơ dolphin hay năng chạy tà lá anh ấy only the anh ấy tranh tài sai sập hàm này tí nơi lửa smart chi chung bình hà bớ vô ấy và tầm tránh So inside or up is the same, right?
Yeah.
We can stay inside?
Yes, okay. Wherever you want.
Yeah. You want inside? Oh. He want to go after school? Anh ơi thằng lơ cái đá rồi chân cho khăn khổ. Ok mình lụa nôm mình lụa tắc tá.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, we ask that you remain calm and follow the instructions of the crew. As you're making your way around the Caroline, make sure you keep one foot on the deck at all times. No running, jumping, hopping, skipping, tumbling. If we do encounter the wake of another boat, Caroline will rock around a little bit. Just remain seated or hold onto the rail or just balance yourself. It'll pass really quickly. Should be pretty flat out there. Also, the Caroline is a Coast Guard inspected vessel, and that means no illegal drugs of any type are permitted, including cigarette smoking and vaping. So we have a couple minutes before we get started with the narrated part of the tour. It's a great time to get something to snack on or to drink. Ice cold beer, soda, water. Go down and see Ellery. Just make yourselves at home, relax. Right, it's a beautiful afternoon before a boat ride.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Anh ơi lại hao hả bông ơi. Ủa mà nó kêu lên. Ô ơi cái tăng tí po sport kha. Ngày trăng máu mượt khơi mà ủa. កប៉ាល់ចេញច្រើនម៉េចសិតតែកប៉ាល់នោះកប៉ាល់ទៅនោះអាកប៉ាល់នោះអូអានោះមែននេះមែនអា40អា2ម៉ោងអា2ម៉ោងធ្វើបាត់ហើយ
Into view, the black and white ship with the red staves. This is the Queen Mary, the famous Queen Mary. She's been signed the fastest way of crossing between Europe and the United States, and England and Australia. Most of the people who travel on her were rich and famous. World War II came along and passenger service became obsolete. It was a little bit too dangerous because there was enemy submarines looking to shoot down the Queen. So,
Queen Mary con khơi nhở ngày môn nữa con lang lừa nó
becoming
quỷ mà mi
nicknamed
nhớ
the Grey Ghost. She started to carry
Queen Mary nó khẳng một
1,000 troops at a time, culminating in over
Nó đâu nơi thổi khẳng một
700,000 troops during her service to the war. Hitler so hated the ship he put a bounty on her, but obviously she never came under fire. She's still here today. Queen Mary is 1,019 feet long, 115 feet wide, and capable of traveling at 30 knots. Well, along came the modern age of jet travel. People realized they could get across the Atlantic in one day traveling at 300 knots instead of 30 knots. So that was the beginning of the end for the Queen Mary. She ended up traveling down around the tip of South America because she was too wide to fit through the Panama Canal. That trip
Ôn
around
thôi nhá,
the
cho xin ship
South
con.
America is
Thuê
considered
cặp ba lấy, con thuê cặp ba lấy.
two oceans come
Yeah,
together
good
there.
job.
It's really rough. Anyway, obviously she made it here to her final resting place. So now coming into view is one of the world's largest
Anh ấy
geodesic
cruise
belts
đấy.
that round
Ở
dome over
Canada.
there. It's former home of Howard Hughes' Spruce Goose,
Firing
which is now in McMinnville, Oregon. It's inside the Evergreen Museum of Air. And now it has become the ticketing center for Carnival Cruise Lines. So if you go on a cruise ship, Carnival, you will get your ticket inside that geodesic dome and take that white ramp out to the ship. In 3 to 7 day trips out of the Carnival Cruise Line. So coming into view now,
Bây
past the
giờ
ships,
bay
you
từ
can see
4 ngày
those
á,
large
chỉ là
cranes
cặp
out
ba đi,
there.
cặp ba
There
Bỏ
for
gió thống nhất.
loading and offloading container ships. That ship that you saw stuck under the bridge out there.
Ủa, cái lươn mấy, bà thay là bươn mấy cái bà thay là bươn mấy lươn mấy
They have casino style gambling on board, zip lines,
hả?
water slides, swimming pools, jacuzzis, and even a gondola that goes up around the top. What
Ô,
else
nơi
do
lửa
you
nước
have?
bên casino tiếc á.
Lots of good food. Still have a chance. I don't think they leave for another hour or so. Get in if you're allowed to jump on the trip. I'm ready to go. Ready to get out of here.
Anh ấy nơi cái đông này mình cái chợ chị hả cái đông cái chợ chứ mood how you feel how you feel
most skilled crane operators are able to move 30 to 40 containers per hour off those ships. The ships can carry up to 8,000 containers at a time. In those containers will be cars, trucks, produce, electronics, any myriad number of things that could be transported from there. Those ships, those containers generally come from China, Japan, Vietnam, Asia, Korea, like that. 90% chance of anything that you bought during the holidays came from this port.
ก็បងផែនឹងគេថាមកពី China មកពី
There
ចិន
it's
មកពី
estimated
ជប៉ុន
there's about
មកពី
330,000
អេស៊ីមកពីប្រទេសខាងអាស៊ីយើងនោះ
commerce.
យើងទិញអីវ៉ាន់អាមេរិកគេទិញអីវ៉ាន់មកដល់មកពីខាងបែកខាងអន្តរជាតិមកចូលក្នុងហ្នឹងទាំងអស់
So if you look around, you see all this water around the Christina here right now. This used to be a giant mud flat, sand dune, where the LA River dumped out after carrying sand, gravel, and river from the Pacific Northwest to come in here, creating a building boom. At that time, Los Angeles was a city of 10,000, and it may have stayed that way, but for the port being big enough to bring ships in, because everything was directed out to San Francisco. So that building boom started. LA went from 10,000 citizens to 50,000 citizens in 10 years. And that building boom, as you look around us, goes all the way down the coast of Mexico and working its way all the way out to Vegas. Pass it on our right hand or starboard side.
Oh, they're gonna stop, right?
We pass by this buoy a couple times today, and we know that they're mostly females. They have slender heads, slim bodies, and large brains, unlike their boyfriends. But their boyfriends get smart once they get married, so they don't stay that way. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get off here for a minute and maneuver us away from the buoys. So, like I said, left side or port side first, and then starboard side. We'll come back by it.
Look. What is that? It's a seal or sea lion? Moon, it's a sea lion. Moon, can you tell mommy what is it? What is it? Moon, it's a seal or sea lion?
Wow!
Look.
Let's see the clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, cái ăn chụp ấy, chụp ai mơ tình ăn. Khơi ăn Moon. Moon, what is it? Moon, what is it?
Cái
Trông á. Cái lao mà ăn thứ ngày đó.
As you can tell, they were highly disturbed by our presence. Very intelligent animals, the sea lions. And they know they're protected species. They get along with fishermen though, like lions and hyenas. Not sure who's who, but
Yeah.
for oil and water.
Hai bạn ăn anh.
Quan tâm lắm anh.
They see a fishing rod pin on your boat, they swim over to your boat underwater, take the fish off your hook, and then they swim out just far enough outside of range for projectiles, even bullets in the old days, and they eat your fish right in front of you. They're very smart animals.
Ô cái chốc
Yeah,
mến.
beach palm through.
Khơi nhá, có nợ. Nợ. Here.
Dạ, bữa nó lúc ạ.
Nè, cái nợ. It's a sea lion. Ô, lao mà đệt nó lừa chân tới. Cái đệ há thằng ngày.
Đây kìa.
up ahead of us here, you see the gap and the breakwater. It gives you an idea how the name Long Beach came up into being. Originally known as Wilmore City, named after William Wilmore, one of the prominent developers of the late 1800s. He so loved himself, he named the city after himself. Mr. Wilmore wasn't quite as popular as he thought he was, so when he moved out in 1882, fine citizens of Long Beach voted, and by 1882 they named their city Long Beach. You can see, if you look at the beach there, you can see it ends right there, or starts right there in downtown Long Beach. And it travels down the coast to the right, past Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, all the way down to the west. You drive over to it, they'll come over the boat. Look over on the right here, you see that tallest building in the city. It's one of the newest buildings. Right in front of it is one of the oldest buildings. It's called the Villa Riviera. It was built in 1928. Withstood the great earthquake of 1933, unlike a lot of the William Wilmore buildings. It's built in a Gothic style. It has gargoyles all along the edge of that green roof. And that roof is green because it's made out of copper. Copper gets exposed to sea air. It turns a green color like that, just like the Statue of Liberty. Very, very interesting building within walking distance. At one time, when the military had a heavy presence here in the city, all the upper floors of the building were occupied by the highest ranking officers. And the enlisted men called it the Admiral's Club. And I don't think that was out of it. Channel gets choked up with big boats. Sometimes you get too close to the pier and the people. I had one of their fishing lines get caught in my wheel. Luckily the guy had a knife in his hand so he could cut his line off. Otherwise he would have lost his rod and reel. Yeah, and he gave me the middle finger, which I understand. But yeah, kind of a tropic channel. Not bad.
Nó cái tôi thấy nó thằng nọ. Ô nó tôi thấy nó đôi có đặt đá mà đấy. Anh ấy thổi khang Long Beach rồi. Khang năng Long Beach đắng. Châu Phai về nhanh, chỉ bàn tận năng ấy, anh ấy giờ chỉ là sai sắp làm đi tí rồi.
Alright, again, we're going to be docking here in just a couple minutes.
I'd like
you to look around, check around, make sure you have everything you came aboard there with, and everything you do have is your own. We're going to be tying up on the right hand or starboard side of the boat. Keep that area clear. So enjoy it and get off the boat. Appreciate that. And hopefully you enjoyed the ride. The weather, scenery around the harbor. And if you like the way the crew treated you, they do have a little tip jar out there. If you want to throw something in there for them, they would really deeply appreciate it. It's not mandatory by any means, so if not, that's okay too. It's like a pretty cool car show to go check out there. Fast and Furious.